morning and a warm welcome. I am Pradosh Sharma and you are watching News Flash. Air Chief Marshal AP Singh stated that while India's air defense systems are competent against missile attacks, more units are required. Speaking ahead of Air Force Day, he emphasized the need to prioritize vital areas for protection, drawing parallels to Israel's Iron Dome. West Bengal CM Mamata Banerjee defended her pronunciation of mantras, stating that every scripture varies and her chanting style or gharana is accepted by experts. Her remarks came during the inauguration of Ekdaliya Evergreen Durga Puja in Kolkata. Authority mail was received by CISF at Jaipur airport on Friday. The mail sent by an unknown sender threatened a confrontation with India, prompting heightened security measures at airports across the country. Authorities in Pakistan used tear gas to disperse protests demanding the release of ex-Prime Minister Imran Khan. Mobile and internet services were suspended in Islamabad and Rawalpindi to control the unrest. The US launched strikes on 3 militant-controlled cities in Yemen, including Sana'a and Hodeidah. Houthi media reported multiple strikes, though the US has not confirmed details. These attacks follow Houthi assaults on shipping routes in the Red Sea. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar met Sri Lanka's opposition leader Sajid Premdasa during his visit to Colombo. This marked Jaishankar as the first foreign dignitary to visit Sri Lanka after its recent change in government. Controversial preacher Zakir Naik caused a stir at an event in Pakistan after abruptly leaving the stage when orphan girls were called for felicitation. Naik objected them being referred to as daughters, citing religious reasons. IDF announced that around 250 Hezbollah fighters, including top commanders, have been killed in its ground operation in Lebanon. The IDF claimed to have eliminated over 2,000 military targets in 4 days. The UN Security Council voiced support for Secretary General Guterres after Israel's foreign minister declared him persona non grata. Israel criticized Guterres for not condemning Iran's missile attacks strongly, not enough. In a significant anti-Naxal operation in Chhattisgarh, security forces killed 28 Maoists in the Bastar region. The encounter occurred during a joint operation between Narayanpur and Dantewala districts. India's External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar will attend the SCO Heads of Government meeting in Pakistan in mid-October, marking the first such visit by an Indian minister since 2015. Maldivian President Mohammad Muizzu is set to visit India from October 7 for bilateral talks with Prime Minister Narendra Modi. This will be Muizzu's first trip to India since assuming office. Israel's official website removed a map of India that incorrectly depicted Jammu and Kashmir following an outcry on social media. The correction came after an Indian influencer raised the issue publicly. The World Health Organization approved the first diagnostic test for Mpox, enabling countries to enhance testing amid growing outbreaks. The test, developed by Abbott Molecular Inclusive, detects the virus from lesion samples. North Korea leader Kim Jong-un warned that the country would not hesitate to use nuclear weapons if its sovereignty is threatened. The warning follows comments by South Korean President Yoon Suk-yeol about ending the North Korea regime. Zakir Naik's account on X, formerly known as Twitter, was withheld in India after Pakistan's warm reception of the controversial preacher during his visit, which sparked outrage in India. The Supreme Court dismissed multiple review petitions challenging its earlier ruling on the subclassification of scheduled castes and tribes for reservation benefits, ruling that there was no error in the previous judgment. That's all for the headlines of the day. For more updates, download the app and keep watching Rhythm.